Even though Google Analytics can track page views automatically, there might be some situations where it just does not work. In this video, I will explain the reasons and possible solutions. The first reason is related to the send page view parameter. When Google Analytics is installed on a website, it automatically tracks page views by default. But it is possible that maybe in your container, in the Google tag, you have a parameter called send page view and it is set to false. With this parameter, Google tag is still activated. It tracks some events automatically, but the page views will not be tracked by default. So if you have this parameter set to false and you don't have an event tag, that would look something like this, where you have page view, which is set to fire, let's say, on all pages, then your page views will not be tracked. So if you have send page view false and this tag is in place, then your page views will still work. But if this tag is not created, then you will be missing page views. So you have two options here. Either create an event tag with the page view event, and it can be set to fire, let's say, on all pages. So this is one option. Or another option is to remove that send page view false parameter. Another reason is related to single page applications. Let me show you what that means. So here I have a website, and let me enable the preview mode for that website. So on this website, when the page loads and Google Tag Manager is loaded, or maybe Google Analytics code is directly in the code of the website, the first page view will work. It will be tracked. For example, here in the preview mode, I can switch to the Google Analytics measurement ID, and I see that the page view was sent. Now let me navigate to another page. For example, here, the page URL changed. I moved to another page, but the second page view was not sent. Also, nothing related to that second page view is available in the preview mode. This is how single page applications work. Instead of reloading the page each time you navigate between pages, the content is loaded dynamically. Therefore, you always get just the first page, but not the subsequent pages. To resolve this, you can try to go to Google Analytics, then Admin, then Data Streams, then select your website data stream, then click this icon in the Enhanced Measurements section, and then click Show Advanced Settings under Page Views. You can enable this checkbox and then click Save. This, in theory, should track those dynamic page loads as well. And on some websites, it will work fine. So let's test that. I will click Save. Now I will probably maybe clear the preview mode. Then I will reload the page. And I get the first page view right here. This one is from the previous page view, so ignore that. So this is the first page view. Now, if I go to the next page view, let's say go to the home page, one more page view will be displayed. If in your case that checkbox in Google Analytics did not help, then you might need to implement some custom solutions. I have a separate tutorial on single page application tracking because those websites are not that simple to track. So if you're dealing with a single page application, go watch that video. I will post a link to it below the video. So these were the two main reasons why maybe your other events are working fine, but just page views are missing. However, maybe you are facing a situation where nothing in Google Analytics 4 is working. So the following tips will also shed some light on those issues. The first suspect that I would check is to verify whether Google Analytics is installed at all. Maybe it's installed on most of the pages, but not on all pages. So if you have noticed in your reports that some pages are not being tracked, an easy way to verify that would be to enable the Google Tag Manager preview mode, enter the URL where you suspect that Google Tag Manager is not working, and if Tag Assistant is not displayed as connected, so you don't see the word connected right here, so you probably see the warning that Google Tag Manager was not found, then you should investigate why Google Tag Manager is not working on that page. I also have a blog post, I will post a link to it below the video, on other methods how to check if Google Analytics is working and is installed properly on your website. Another reason why you might not be seeing a lot of data in your reports is incorrectly configured filters. So if you go to Admin and then Data Filters, here we have one or two filters. You might have more, but usually it's either one or two. They're designed to exclude certain part of traffic. For example, maybe you want to exclude the internal traffic of your employees. However, maybe there is a human mistake made, and instead of exclude, you have include only. This means that your property will only show the internal traffic data coming from your own employees, while the rest of the traffic coming from website visitors will be excluded. So verify that as well. The next reason is related to consent mode. If you are operating in European Economic Area or United Kingdom or several other regions where Google requires you to implement consent mode, then verify the states of consent groups. When consent mode is implemented, you must first see the consent default command, and if you click it in the preview mode and then go to consent, all of those consent groups are denied. But then when the visitor gives consent, for example, clicks the I agree button, and then on all subsequent pages, there should be a consent update command where all consent groups are granted. Of course, if consent is given to all consent groups. So if your setup looks like this, then everything is fine, and this is not the reason why you're missing data. But if you see a situation where the visitor gives consent and in the update command the consent groups are still denied, this is a problem. And you will be missing a lot of data in your reports, because for the advanced consent mode to work in Google Analytics, you must have granted consent when consent is given and denied when it is not given. Then the data modeling can kick in and compare the consented data against non-consented data. But if you're sending all your data as non-consented, that is a problem, and you should fix this issue. Consent mode by itself is a pretty large topic, and if you want to learn it in depth, then take a look at my Google Tag Magic course for beginners, where I have a separate module just about that. Then another reason that is preventing Google Analytics from working can be content security policy. This is a tool used by website developers to control what kind of codes can be executed on a website. To verify if this problem applies to you, you should open the developer tools of your browser. So you can go to 3 dots in Chrome, then more tools, developer tools. And then here you can look at the console and see if there are any errors mentioning content security policy, also known as CSP. Here's an example of that warning that prevents Google Tag Manager from loading. So if you have Google Analytics installed with Google Tag Manager, then this error would prevent Google Analytics from working. Therefore, you will not be getting any data. Unfortunately, you won't be able to fix it by yourself if you're not a developer. So here, the only solution would be to cooperate with them and ask them to update their content security policy with additional requirements. So below this video, I will post a link to a documentation on what your developers should do in order to make Google Tag Manager and Google Analytics work. Then another reason is an honest human mistake, but it can happen even to the best of us. So just double check whether you're setting data to the correct measurement ID. You can do that by going to Google Analytics, then Admin, then Data Streams, select your website data stream and look at the measurement ID right here. Then go to Google Tag Manager, or if you're not using Google Tag Manager, then just look at the source code of the website and check what kind of ID is there. In my case, the ID used here is different compared to this ID, which means that this particular container and this tag sends data to a wrong Google Analytics 4 property. And this should be fixed. So you could just copy this, then paste it right here, and also update this measurement ID and all related Google Analytics event tags. And in fact, there are even more reasons why Google Analytics might not be working in your case. So to help you with that, I will also post some additional links below the video where you can learn why the debug view is not working, because honestly, a lot of tips explained right here apply to Google Analytics in general. Then there's also a blog post about the real-time reports not working, so take a look at these and maybe you will get some additional ideas on why Google Analytics is not working in your situation. Hopefully, you have now fixed page view tracking in Google Analytics. If not, then take a look below the video. I have shared some additional resources there. If you found this video useful, hit the like button. That will help me understand what videos do you like and what should I create in the future. Also, if you want to learn more about Google Tag Manager or Google Analytics, then subscribe to this channel. My name is Julius, this is Analytics Mania, and I'll see you in the next video.